So let's get right into the breakdown. Let me do the bar replay too, so I can get back to what I seen when I first jumped on the charts, my areas of interest. So you guys should know. Well, if you don't know, if you're new here, I trade supply and demand, support and resistance, structure. Pretty much just it. So I'm going to draw up structure. I'm going to show you how I draw my areas of interest, right? Let's start from this high right here. We create a low, a high point, low point, high point, low point. That's my areas of interest right there. Literally, that's it right there. So first one we got right here. And as you could see, this area of interest also aligns with this area of interest. You see, this was a support at one point, turned to resistance. It was a supply at one point, turned to the it's the same thing, interchangeable. Then we have another one right here. Then one more down here. So that's all I seen for my areas of interest on the 1 hour time frame. I got to drop down to the 15-minute time frame to do more of a dive deeper on the analysis. My fault. That was crazy. Anyway, so same thing I did on 1 hour, same thing I'm gonna do here. Structure. I start from the low. You could start from the high, but you could see that it was an uptrend, so I'm starting from the low. Structure, low. This is not the new high. Why? Because it didn't break this high. So the high that broke this high was here. It made a low, made a high, and that's it. That's my structure, new structure areas for the 15-minute time frame as well. So we got here, and I like to make my 15-minute areas of interest yellow or orange, whatever the color that is. We got one right here, and one more down here. So that's pretty much all I seen when I first jumped on the charts. These were my areas of interest that I was looking to execute a trade on when it lined up with what I was looking for on the 1 minute. So let's drop down to the 1 minute. Let me see if everything here is perfect. Everything here is perfect. So let's drop down to the 1 minute. On the 1 minute now, it's 8:59. Let's fast forward a little bit. On the 1 minute, we got this area of interest to get tapped into. It barely tapped it, but it did tap it. So I was looking, first trade I was looking to see, or I was looking to get into, because I use only buy stops or sell stops, was this one for easy one-to-one. Easy one-to-one trade on that one. Or I think it was like right here. It was right here. Yeah, easy 2-to-1 on this trade. But the market had something else in mind. Let me show you. The markets started dropping off heavily, going right into 9:30. This is even a little bit before 9:30. It's like 9:22, 9:23. You can see, and around 9:30, we had the retracement back into this area of interest. So this one became invalidated. I was looking for the next trade idea, and I was looking for an area of interest to form here, like structure to form at the area of interest, so I could take it back down. But it was not. That's not what happened. So at this time, everybody in the group chat was eating. Everybody was eating. Yeah, I'm in NAS sells. I'm in NAS buys. I'm like, NAS sells. I'm in US 30 sells. I'm in NAS sells. I'm like, everybody eating. So at this point, I'm like, price must come and grab liquidity and then probably take it back up. That's how I felt. Number one mistake. Don't trade what you feel, trade what you see. Anyway, I felt like, all right, cool. Since it dropped so much, you could see it dropped so much, it grabbed liquidity. Let me show you on the 15-minute. On the 15-minute, you could see that it price grabbed liquidity. Right here under this 15-minute structure, liquidity is right underneath it. Well, that's what I presumed. 15-minute area, liquidity was grabbed. I was From here, I was expecting prices start shooting back up, or at least go to that area of interest right here. Like it grab liquidity from down here, it might take it back here like this. It might go from here, grab liquidity, take it here, and then possibly go back down. So that's what I was looking for. Prices start making formation of a structure here, and then take it to here to possibly take a sell back down. So I was looking for buys at this area of interest. So let's drop down back to the 1 minute. So on the 1 minute time frame, I took a trade here where there was no structure. No structure, bro. None. I took a trade here. And this is not structure. Mind you, this area right here is not structure. As I said, I was just trying to take this trade from this area of interest to this area of interest, and I jumped the gun. There was no structure there. I didn't follow my rules. I didn't follow my edge. I didn't follow the plan, really. It is what it is. But let's see. Now let's fast forward the clips. Here's what happened. Price came up. It got really close to my TP1 where I could break even, but it didn't quite get there. I was looking for like a 1 to 1.5. It didn't quite get there. I trailed my stops when price broke this structure right here. I hate this thing. When price broke this structure right here, this structure high, and it went higher, I trailed my stops from here to about here. So I went from risking like $350 to like $100 here. As you can see, I did only lose about $100. Let me show you guys when I get off this, but it's cool. You'll see. Stopped out. I got stopped out. But here's where I went wrong, right? If I wasn't trying to be hasty, I would have seen something. What would I have seen? Structure forming for the sells. So from here, when price took liquidity out, boom, you got the boom, boom. That was structure right there. That was structure right there. Right here is where I could have taken sells from. I could have reversed, well, I could have just took this sell right here instead of taking the buy I wanted to see. I could have just took this sell if I waited, if I was more patient, if I just waited. Instead of trying to be in a rush to make money, just waited for my setup. Like yesterday, I was patient. I waited for my setup. Nothing happened. I didn't take any trades yesterday. I didn't make any money or lose any money yesterday, which was okay. But today I was like, oh, I don't want it to be another day like yesterday. I didn't take any trades, which resulted in me taking a dumb trade. Dumb trade. I didn't have to take the trade I took today because it didn't even align with my strategy, my edge, nothing. But look at this. I could have been tapped in, and look how far it went. TP2. Look at that. Easy 2 to 1 I could have had today. If I followed my rules, if I followed my plan, my edge, and I actually traded and I was patient. I wasn't patient today. I wasn't patient. And I urge everyone to be patient. Wait for your setup. As I'm saying, showing you guys, I'm super honest, super transparent, and it's okay. But this is not the way you're supposed to trade. You're supposed to trade with patience. Patience is key. Patience pays. A lot of people say that because it's true. The better you are at waiting for your setup to come, the more money you'll make because you won't be taking stupid trades, right? So let me show you guys my results for the month. Right, today I lost $114. On Monday, like I made that video, I lost $822. This whole month been losing. I only won last week Monday and last week Friday. Those were the only 2 days that I won. So I've been primarily on a losing streak, which is tough. It's tough, but I'm seeing that it's me. I'm not following because I didn't have to lose today. I didn't have to lose this much on Monday. I could have lost a lot less. Maybe I could have lost like $400. Maybe it would have just been a lot less. But I didn't have to lose today. So I'm doing things to sabotage myself, right? And you just got to follow your plan. Follow your rules. Don't sabotage yourself. Don't, just be patient. I'm telling you this off of my own experience. As I just showed you guys, I could have just waited, but I didn't. I didn't wait. I wanted to be in a rush, and I could have waited. So just be patient and wait.